Ciao, ciao, ciao. We are live. We are at Monza in Italy, and we are actually drinking a can of Madri as we speak. This broadcast is going out to my very dear friend Michael, who is on the start seeing grid, but has also had back surgery in the real world today. So it's you, Mickey. You catch us at Monza in the Ferrari 488 Challenge cars. A little bit of fluff behind the cars, 500 brake horsepower, derived from a road car but made as a one make race series, 640 pounds of Newton torque and 1270 kilograms in weight, so not a lot of weight to them at all. We have got this challenge series. We're at Monza, Vallelunga, Mugello, Imola and Magione, so they're all Italian circuits, being Italian brand. So yeah, now the starting grid is consisting of everybody who works at my place, so we need to do a free practice qualifying, and then basically all the guys at work are on the starting grid. Now we're using Assetto Corsa Competitioni's earliest evolution, which was Assetto Corsa, and using Concept Manager we can use any sort of car on any sort of track. So that's basically how it stems, and with the AI you can place names. So I thought it would be funny if I just did everybody at work and put them into it. Obviously they're not physically racing, but somebody could have bragging rights to the winner of this race. Now the format is 15 minutes free practice, 15 minutes qualifying, and half an hour race, which is at Imola is 12 laps. So yeah, the 488 Challenge Cup was basically, easy way to describe it, it was for gentlemen drivers to go racing in a one make series, because the ultimate one make series for me in the world is Porsche Super Cup, but that can be very, very expensive, and I mean expensive. Supporting it in GB or following the Formula 1 calendar, big money. So this is actually a 7-speed gearbox, but it's very rarely that you would need 7-speed. I mean, if it ran at Le Mans, yeah, granted, but so as I say, this is free practice, so it's just a case of finding your braking points, because track limits will incur on this game driving simulator, you will get pinged and you will have to drop down to 35 k's an hour for say 10 seconds, which will crucify you. So it's just basically finding your sweet spot for your braking, picking that marker. The actual AI is set at 90%, because anything less than that, it's not worth doing it, because you just make it too easy. Anything more than that, it's almost like the aliens are taking control, and you'll never make any ground at all. So I did a 2-hour race at the Nürburgring Nordschleife last Saturday, and that was a good laugh. A little bit confusing about the yellow flag somewhere. Yeah, there was a little bit confusing about the start, because the AI didn't understand about the full formation lap. Right, these two guys in front. But don't forget, this is still practice, so it's not qualifying. I just want to get an idea of times. So I'm running the Moser R3 wheel and pedals, and I'm sat on triple screens. Right, these are going to compromise any sort of future lappery. That puts us in 7th spot at the moment. And I will have a look in 1 second. I do believe that is Victoria. I'm just getting abbreviations of surnames. So Mickey is in 2nd place at the minute, but this is still obviously practice, so there's 8 minutes left of this practice session. So this is a mere formality now, just running down the time. That puts us in 9th. Yeah, so I'm running triple screens, which basically gives me the information that I need. Obviously the driver's view, but on the left screen I've got the information. I've got the breakdown of people's position and stuff like that. What you can see on screen there, top right is the time to go, position, and my delta, which basically means if it's green or purple, that's good. If it's red, it's not good. So that's basically it. So yeah, this is basically it for now. So it's Monza. It's a Wednesday night, and it's got 6 minutes to go to qualifying. At the moment we're in 13th place. Now we are 3.6 seconds off the pace. It looks like, if I'm trying to think of Victoria's surname, but yeah, that looks like Michael's definitely in 2nd place at the moment. But as I say, there are 22 runners, so we shall see. We shall see what happens when it happens. But yeah, apart from that, so interesting couple of tracks coming up. I do not know too much about. Vallelunga. That is a track that has been on a lot of racing sims and stuff, and it basically is. This is the extended version of it, you know, the full layout, as it were. Mugello, I've done thousands of laps in Mugello. Imola, I've done Imola obviously, but it's one of those, it can cause you problems. And Magione, that is more of a, I want to say, slower class cars. That's what it will. It's very twisty and stuff. So I will try. I think what I'll do is, because I'm going to get results from each of these races. I might try and make some sort of trophy for the overall, if it's the same guys that. But don't get me wrong, the AI on this platform is 13 years old, and it does throw some spanners in the works sometimes. So it's one of those things. But yeah, it'll be interesting. I mean, we all get down to the first corner. Well, it's the first tight right, tight left, It causes all sorts of chaos, Formula 1, in GT racing, you name it. So, but we're steady at 13th place, 3.6 seconds. Now there's a good spread of us around the 3.0, 3.3, 3.5, 3.6, 3.7, and then it goes into the 4s. I don't know how they make the whole field the same spread. I can look into that in the future, but I don't know how to do that. So yeah, that might be something that I can look into in the future to make it more interesting that way, because it's all right being 2 or 3 seconds for like 10 cars, but I'd like the whole field to be the same sort of but the AI seems to learn as you use it, I think, anyway. So right, 3 minutes to go, 3 minutes 46 seconds to go, to be precise. We're sat in for 13th place. It's quite fitting that, but Madrid's actually Spanish, isn't it? I was thinking it's Italian. No, it's Spanish. Anyway, so that's that. Then again, Heineken isn't. Yeah, so I should have had a Birra Moretti. But anyway, so here we are. And there's not a lot really to say about it. So let's run down this 3 minutes 15, 14, 13. What can I say about the Ferrari? There's my little hashtag for Mickey on the back of my car. It's still in my livery. The Hong Kong flower, that's my team, Bohemian Motorsport. So that's my team. And yeah, so a lot of it's red and white. I have done the odd white car with red, but the majority of them are red and with the little bits of white. But yeah, there's difference. I like that view because it's more of a real feel, especially with the triple screens, because I've got the wing mirrors in each screen. I've got the centre console and I've got wing mirrors in each screen, so it gives it that little feel of immersion. Now ideally I'd want the screens to be 27-inch monitors. They're nothing special, but the bigger the monitor, the more immersed you can get, because you can get the screens to come sort of to your peripheral here, so you look like you're inside the car. And you see, if you look on TikTok for racing simulation, what people have done, people actually go into it's like a little room, but it's their sim rig, and they climb into it and they've got all the kit. I mean, my kit is right. The most expensive thing was the wheel and the pedals, don't get me wrong, but people can spend thousands. I mean, out the right window there it says Ferrari Esports Series. Now the esports guys, they race professionally and they make good prize money on it, you know what I mean? So it's one of those things. For me, my passion is racing. I've watched it for years, I've done it a little bit, but I'd like to do it again. This is just a little bit of fun, but it's also semi-serious, because I can enter some races that my peers racing, people I actually know, and you never want to do badly, you never want to crash into them, you don't want to upset anybody. So yeah, it's interesting, and it gives me that little bit of, it's racing, and people just think you're on a computer messing about, and yeah you are, but it's as close as you can get to. I mean, I'll be the first to say the bigger races that I do, and you're qualifying and you've got sweaty palms because you're so nervous about starting the race, how you're going to be in the race consistently. I'll hold my hands up, I'm not the quickest on sim racing, but I'm constant. I can bang out lap after lap after lap, consistency, and I think that's key. So with a 2-hour race the other Saturday, that was fine. I was in a TCR car against GT4 and GT3 cars, but the consistency, and people crashed out, and it'll pop up on here that people have crashed out as well through no fault of their own. It's just something's happened, or it's gone a bit glitchy or something like that. But fingers crossed we get the formation lap, because the race starts with a full formation lap, but it's not as big as the Nürburgring  So that's that session done. Right, we've now got the qualifying session, so let's get out there and do some damage. So I'm going to go out first, pit limiter on, so dead last, 23rd at the moment. So what you've got to do is stay off the curbs with cold tyres. And the bottom right, you can see my tyre situation. So green is obviously good, red is obviously bad. So I just want to bank an half decent lap. This first one will give you some sort of average. Say you crashed out now in real life. Your outlap could possibly count as some sort of time. See, I can tell my tyres are cold there. And it's not until you get proper heat in the tyres that you can take more curb. There's a lot of corners where people think they are running track limits, but you're not. You can take a lot of corner. So like this one for instance, you can take all of that middle without telling off. That inside's got a massive sausage curb, as in real life, and it will flip your car. Alright, I want to line this up for a decent lap. So I'm going to come off here, open it up slowly so I can get the maximum down. That puts us top for now, but with the first car across the line. So, and I've come out into traffic, which is not ideal. Stay off the curb, the big sausage curb. So at the moment, the top there where it's got the green, that's saying I'm 17 seconds up on my previous time, but the previous time was an outlap, so that doesn't count. So I need to just keep an eye on this guy behind. In theory, in the real world, I would be quicker than this guy behind because I've got one lap of, I'd say, tyres, but that corner there showed me my tyres are nowhere near. You can see the inside, bottom right hand corner, my right hand side tyres are cold. And you know why that is, don't you? It's a clockwise circuit. So the easiest way to get heat into your tyres is braking, funny enough. People think it's weaving from side to side. Does help, but braking will help more. So I don't want to hold this guy up behind, but I do need to get another lap in if this is not a decent lap. So under braking, I'm not... So the outside tyres are getting all the heat. Right, that's put us in P1 for now. I'm going to let this guy go behind because I'm not too sure. There's no point messing about with them if they're on a bit of a flyer. Right, so second place is 0.3 behind me. So that I'm not going to stay in P1 for long, I know that for a fact. because the track's going to be rubbering. That corner there, that doesn't like it. So what I can do, if I slip too far down the field and think, because there's only 2 seconds between me and 6th place. And it looks like the boss is in P1 at the moment, so Tim, abbreviation of Timis, so I might pit now. And one schoolboy error that some people do make when sim racing, they do a qualifying lap and then, or a couple of laps, put limiter on, and then they'll forget to add fuel. So what we're going to say, it was 12 laps, so I need enough for 12 laps. So if I bang it 80 litres, that's 12 laps. Qualifying lap, formation lap as well, let's put in 83 litres, let's make it 13 litres, right, 86 litres gives us 13 laps. So that'll be formation lap, and then I won't need to pit. I've not made pitting mandatory in these races, so it's just a case of, yeah, it's just, there's no point, not on an half-hour race. 12 laps of this circuit. I don't know any of the circuits that's going to be, they're all going to be sort of around the 12 lap mark, because they are quite long circuits looking at it. But yeah, 7 minutes left. So one thing I do need to do is, and I don't know how to do it, is I need to be able to get the live stream chat onto my screen, because I'm looking at my phone now and I can't see. I can see this, what you guys are seeing, but I can't see the live chat, so I don't know exactly what's going on. It's obviously being broadcast, but it'd be nice to see comments and stuff, even if I'm being slagged off. I'm not bothered. It'd be just nice to see stuff. So I do need to. So yeah, so at the moment we've got Philippa Timmis. She is leading. She's in pole at the moment. Hayley Sanders and Derek Johnson, me, Jack Webb, Malachi. Now Malachi won the 2 hour of the Nürburgring Nordschleife last Saturday, so I'm expecting good things from Malachi. Apart from that, we have got, so guys I work with directly are Hayley Sanders, James Sumner, Connor Wielden, Lily, Daniel Sharp, and then you've just got the rest. Glyn Smith, I don't know why he's down as a Greek flag, because he's not from, well, I don't know, no, he probably is. As I say, Connor Wielden as well. Oh, Connor's in twice. Why is Connor's name in twice? Oh well, double jeopardy. Yeah, so we've got admin staff, we've got ballotters, we've got yard staff, you name it, and it's just a bit of a laugh, really. You know, say for instance that Jack Bonser wins 3 out of the 5 races, and yeah, why not get a shitty medal from the shop and put his name on it? It's a bit of a laugh. Half of these guys don't know I'm doing this, and it's like, you know what I mean, it is what it is. But those guys that do, there was quite a few. It's quite funny because Lily said to me today, she went, what the hell's this racing about? And it's so I had to explain to her, you know, it's a bit of fun, but obviously I didn't really ask about using people's names. I might have to look into that. because it's data protection and all that. But yeah, anyway, so it's now saying we have got 4 minutes left. Track grip is 100%. Local forecast is overcast with clouds. Air temperature is 8 degrees. Interesting. So we are now. So I'm sat in 4th place at the moment on a 157.146. Now, interestingly enough, Jack Webb, he's on a 157.146 as well. So that's 4th and 5th on exactly the same times. We're both in the pits as well. Philippa is on a 156.7. So that is the quickest by quite a chunk at the minute. And yeah, so that's, we've all got the same view, different colour cars, and yeah, so it'll be interesting to see how this final pans out. I mean, she is the quickest by far, so not a bad lap that. And these are all generic liveries as well. So there's only my car that I've got my own logo and stuff on my team car, because the others are just default liveries as they were. So we've got 2 minutes 58 to go. So what can I say about Monza? I've never been. I'd like to go, but then again, would I like to go to there, or would I prefer to go to, say, Mugello? Mugello is a lovely place, or even Imola. So I think if it came to Italy, I think a few weeks in Italy, catching 3 circuits, bang, that'd be ideal for me. But yeah, a lot of history. Monza did have and has still got quite a lot of its banked. It used to have a banked oval here. Well, I say oval. Very steep, and part of it you can still walk on, I think. It goes out the top of the circuit. I don't know too much about dates and stuff, but yeah. So it's all good. And I picked this series because the cars look nice, to be honest with you. I mean, as I say, other one make series, the Porsche Super Cup, best in the world. I've seen them live, and you know, especially the Deutsch Benelux, so the German, Luxembourg, Belgium. I saw them at Hockenheim a few years ago. That was awesome. It was like in the amphitheatre that was the Mercedes Arena, and those guys, they come around there and it's just awesome sound. But no, this is an interesting one make series. I think others, when you're looking at this sort of spec, I don't really know any Lamborghini Super Trofeo, but I don't know. It's because I've never raced these, I always find it interesting to race something I've not raced before. And these are, like I say, they are based from a road car, and somebody decided, yeah, it was a good idea to stick a roll cage in it and make it into a race car, because I don't know many GT3 race cars that are 7-speed, to be honest with you. So that's its road car heritage creeping through there, and obviously all your mod cons are taken out, and you've got carbon fibre everywhere. So right, 4th place at the moment. So P1 is Philippa, P2 is Hayley Sanders still, and still Derek Johnson in 3rd. Nobody's making any sort of gains or not. I mean, I've only done 3 laps. I mean, James Sumner, he's banged out 7 laps here. and I don't think anybody else is going to do any better than that because the time's elapsed. So all we do now is we wait until the server just waiting for 13 cars, 12 cars, and it just counts down until everybody's finished, and then we'll have a little half-hour 12-lap race. I didn't see where Mickey ended up. Mickey's in 5th. So with a bit of luck, Mickey can first corner, give me a little tap, spin me out, and get through into 4th. Take my spot. But no, he did say, bless him, he's had his surgery today, but out this afternoon. Well, when I messaged him, he was saying he's going to set his alarm for this. I don't think he's going to see it live, but it is there for him to watch at his own leisure, have a little giggle. But no, get well soon, mate. All right. So as I say, 500 brake horsepower and 1270 kilograms. So that's a good weight. Good weight for a car. So it's got to wait for the server to do its bit. We're still waiting for people to waiting for 4 cars, 3 cars. Two cars in your own time, lads. We ain't got stuff to do, you know what I mean? Right. Here we go then. So like I say, formation lap. This is time to get the heat into your tyres, just braking and accelerating, braking and accelerating. And a little bit of weaving as well, but the back tyres are obviously because it's rear wheel drive. I remember my first ever formation lap, my God, I absolutely shit myself because the worst thing to do on a formation lap is crash or end up in the gravel, and it's like fuck, and everybody seems to go so fast, it's like fucking hell. So well, this time it looks like it's fine. Last Saturday when we was doing the Nordschleife in the Nürburgring, it was chaos. The first corner, everybody's concertinaed up, and then it went like 2 miles an hour. And like I say, this AI it's 13 years old. Concept, you know, Assetto Corsa, the original. So you can't blame it in the sense that the AI level we're at now with other stuff. This to me is bang on. But if so you've still got to have concentration about it. You've still got to, as I say, track limits. You've got to respect your tyres, even on a 12-lap dash for the cash. You're still going to I mean, to be fair, on this game, this simulation, I've never had a puncture. My tyres have got red hot before. When you kept rain tyres on for too long and they go bright red, you think, will it? But I have had other things throw up, like somebody throw an engine and they pull out straight away. So, but because this is racing against people I know, I've got to see them tomorrow with the results. I can even post these tonight to somebody, their positions, if I've got their details, and it's like, you know. So get through this little left, right, left, and then we'll have to grid up 2 by 2. And it's time for A little squirt. Dutch courage. Right, so this is position. 4th place. I've got to stay just to the back of the Ferrari on the left. So this is where the lead car dictates the pace, but they can't drop below a certain speed, but they can't go too fast, and you can't overtake before the start finish line. So that's key. But I'm just waiting for the sign to say that we are racing, and then eyes peeled front and back to first corner. Right, we are green. Yellow Ferrari to my left. I'm going to hold station. I'm going to ease into this gap here because I want to open up the corner. Brake nice and early. Don't want to cause any chaos on the first. Didn't want to come together with 3rd place. Looks like there's been a crash in the background, but it's a good clean start from us 4. This guy is out of position. He's going to cut across me, whoever that is. So, oh, Lily, you're out of the game. What happened? So, I don't want to. Right, you're out of shape, pal. That's that place done. Worst case is though, my tyres are like fucking glass. As I say, with these opening laps, you've got to look after your tyres and brakes, because they've got to see you through, and you don't want to do yourself. See, those 2 are off, and that guy nearly took me as they came back on, so they ran wide. Now am I going to get pinged there for taking, the way I see it, if you're off the track, you're off the track. My tyres are still well cold. Jack Webb has retired. I don't know where Michael's gone. Brake, seatbelt. I've overshot. Oh, mate. I've overshot the corner. Shyster. And I've got to slow down for 18 seconds. What sort of penalty is that? That's ridiculous. They're thinking they can't. Oh my days, I've got black and white flag. 9 seconds. I can't stop. 6, 5. Come, Shyster. No. Oh no, I've got another 20 seconds. Fucking hell, I'm in the racing line. What the hell? How did you go from leading to fucking clusterfuck on the first lap? This guy, you've got to come round me, because this way I goes a bit potty. It's got no clue what it's doing. Right, penalty cleared. Fucking hell, 16th place. What a joke. I outbraked myself. I caused myself time, but I got a penalty. And because I've spent the last 5 minutes on the bloody grass, my tyres are covered in shite. Right, lap 3 out of 12 and we're in 16th place. First to 16th place. Jordan Lee, one of the valeters, estimators, sorry. Right, there's that place done. Right, that sausage curve then. Jesus. I've got a hustle now. No, no, no! I've done it again! Shit! I don't know who that was! I don't know who it was! That braking is wrong for that. That's the same corner. Oh, whether that is, I'll have to apologise in the morning. I know that. I've just asked then someone. Oh my days. It's Ashley as well. I'm sorry, mate. Just use his car to brake. Oh, that was funny. But I've got no penalty for that. How does that work? That was funny. I don't know what happened there. It's just I think I'm trying to drive this like a GT3 car, and it's not working, because to brake in a GT3 car you brake at the 50 to go, but with this it seems to be more, it's more supercar braking, you know. But yeah, I'm sorry about that, Ash. I didn't want to go too far into the inside them, because I know that guy might have come across on the racing line to the left. Right, this time, brake, 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 brake. Jeez. Number 25, who are you? Oh, mate. Ta-da! Right, top 10. Somebody's parked up in the middle there. Can't park there, mate. Looks like they've been on the grass. Oh no, I've done something to the car, because even though I fueled for the full session, I'm out of fuel. Oh, something's gone wrong. Something's gone wrong for me. This is bad. This is bad. 14th. This is bad. You guys saw me fuel for 13 laps. 1 formation lap, 12 laps of racing. That is bonkers. I just don't understand what's gone off. Shyster. I fueled up. I even said on the video, you can rewind it. I even said on the video, schoolboy error is people don't, and they don't. I'll let this guy go because I'm a lap down for a start. Shyster, 18th place. Well, I'm not going to get any shitty medal, am I? Don't you chop me up. Don't you chop me up. So my fuel reserve is on now again. I reckon there's something wrong somewhere. Right, nobody else has pitted. So why have I been penalised with my fuel? I'll tell you what, this time I'm going to pit now, I'm going to brim it, and I'm going to floor it for 6 laps. How about that? Because people are pitting. So all might not be lost. Right, fuel. Let's get this done. No, they're going to be the guys that have retired, aren't they? Right, change the tyres. Bang the fuel in it. This is the worst race I've ever had. I mean, 18th place. 18th place. Jesus. Scandalous. Blue flag. Blue flag. Come on then, mate. Jesus. Mate, I'm being blue flagged. It means you can go past me because I'm a lap down. Blue flag only works when you're holding them up and they are in front of you. So i.e. if you're a lap down, but it can work in the favour of, you can still get blue flagged even though you're faster than somebody, to gain your lap back, if you get my meaning. So I've just got to keep my line sweep. My exit's fast. So you can't blue flag me now because I'm passing you, so it's quick. Can't deny the fact that they're quick, so. But you've gone wide there, mate. Don't take me out, you bastard! I don't even know who that was. That was dirty. I know what I probably did is after qualifying, when I went into the pits, I fueled up, but I might not have saved it. So I think that might be my doing. Absolute shocker. This is the corner here that's done me in every time. That's where I twatted Ash up the bum. That's where so I'm not sure if I'm just getting my lap back, because that looks like either P1 or P2, and I'm not getting a lap back. So the glitch I've noticed with this track is that all the AI cars go wide there and then they do that. So that's one glitch. And you can't really call it a glitch, it's just something that the coding sends every car off there. Now you don't do that. Eighteenth, it is what it is. Started off in 4th, got to 1st, then got penalised, got some stupid penalty, then ran out of fuel. 12 lap race, I've had it. I've been under the cosh, I'm telling you. Absolutely under the cosh. I'm not yielding to a blue flag because I'm quicker than them guys. I've already overtook them, so no, not happening, kid. I don't know where Mickey's gone. He's dropped off the lead lap as well, somewhere. Webster, he's down in 22nd. What happened to him? So I mean, then they'll flick to the left. It's like every lap, isn't it? Every car. But it's a little bit of fun, isn't it? Well, a little bit of fun it needs to be, because if this was real life, if I started in 4th place, got to 1st, and I was in 18th, I'd be right pissed off. Smack that sausage curb. This is just filling in time now because, alright, I'm on for a smashing lap. And P1 is only 13 seconds up the road. Oh no, a minute. No chance. Absolutely no chance. Oh mate, Varför call it? Well, you can safely say I've had a bit of a mare, haven't I? In fact, I'm the last running car. Everybody else has crashed out or withdrawn, so I've gone from hero to zero. Oh, that's position. Beautiful. Take that off you. Who we got next? Connor Wheeldon. It's a bit, I tell you so. So you cut the course and you get a 35 and then it disappears. And there's no way of getting my right tyres. See the bottom right there, they're just blue, like ice. And under braking I can feel it. I can feel the left is a lot grippier than the right. And then the reason for the tyres on the left being green and not blue, because clockwise circuit and you are putting the load onto those tyres more than you are to the right side, so hence they get more load through them. So the next event will be, let's say, next Wednesday. I think I did say it was Vallelunga, which is an interesting circuit. See some times. I can't believe there's not many people that I can see ahead. I was hoping to capture a few more places, but this fucking This is last lap. So started in 4th and finished in 17th. Not a good day in the office, is it? So Mickey, we're down in steerage, mate. We're not even going to be on the first page of results. That's it, 17th spot. 17th spot. Absolute shocker. We have had a shocker. So let's have a look at the evidence. Best lap of 2:04.2. So P2 has had the best lap, but is not leading, which is interesting. Very interesting indeed. So yeah, that is basically it. Yeah, it's a bit of a laugh. I want to try and get the YouTube live chat onto the screen. I'm not sure how that works because I'm using OBS Studio and I'm using the overlay of Assetto Corsa. You can see the little hashtag for Mickey there on the screen. But apart from that, guys, absolute pleasure. I will let Connor finish in 2nd place and Hayley Sanders. So yeah, so we've got the yard admin win, yard staff, valeter. So yeah, in fact we've got 4 yard staff in the top 10. Alright guys, apart from that, it's time for me to go, and I'll be the saying